Luton Town have never won the Premier League, and in this video, that is going to change. They've just been promoted from the Championship, and they've lost their first 3 games of the season. And with a squad like this, it is not going to be easy. Our highest rated player is Nakamba at 75 overall. So I'm going to take Luton Town from being the worst team in the Premier League to winning the Premier League. But it's going to be super challenging, because we need to spin this wheel once a season, and it has 5 positives on it and 5 negatives on it. So for the positives being, we get an extra 300 million to spend, or we transfer Mbappe to the side. And a few of the negatives being, we have to release our best player, or we make our goalkeeper 5'2". Each season we can only make 3 signings max, and this season we have a budget of 14 million. And with a squad like this, we need a whole lot more than just 14 million. I mean, if we do not get relegated, that will be an absolute miracle with this squad. The average player is around 71 overall, and to be fair, they probably have no potential. We're going to be facing teams this season like Man City with Haaland, Arsenal, Liverpool with Salah. I wonder what our biggest defeat's going to be. Right, let's spin the wheel for our first season. Imagine if it landed on Mbappe. That would be absolutely perfect. Transfer Mbappe to Luton Town. Is he going to stay on it? No! Are you kidding me? Release best player. Man, we were so close to Mbappe being transferred to Luton in the first season. You guys would have been so annoyed about that, but now we need to release Nakamba. This guy, oh, he's on loan, so this is fine. Terminate loan. Okay, $500,000. That's annoying. That's quite a lot of the transfer budget. But our new highest rated player is this Welsh centre-back, Tom. I mean, take a look at the squad. The most important position is probably CDM now, as we don't actually have anyone to go there but Lansbury. But you guys know having a good keeper in career mode is OP. We currently have this 72 overall keeper. I like the luck of this keeper from Inter Milan. Handanovic, 37, 82 overall. We can get this guy under $1 million. And look, if we're going to stay up this season, somehow it will be because we have a keeper like this. Can we get this guy on the cheap? 720k. They say yes. Okay, a 2-year deal. It's just not the transfer fee we need to get on the cheap. It's wages as well. Can we give this guy like 25k a week? Please do not walk out. He wants 33. 200k signing on bonus. You having a laugh? Okay, how about this? 31.5k a week. He says yes. But that's our first signing. He sure isn't the youngest of players, but is our new highest rated player. And boom, there he is. Handanovic in the side, 82 overall, and then everyone else is 10 ratings lower. I did say we need a CDM, and that is one important position. Axel Witsel would be a great signing. Another old player, 33, 79 overall, but they want between 6 and 7.5 million. So let's try and get him on the cheap here. Going for 6.2 with a 15% Salon clause. They should say yes to that. They want 6.9. Okay, 6.4. They want 6.8. Come on, please, just accept this. 6.5, 6.7. Do you know what? Just going to accept that. I tell you what, out the 3 signings we can make, the first 2 are rather good. This guy's going to be amazing. Boom, there he is at CDM. We can only make 1 more signing. Do we need an attacker? I've heard this guy's all right. Actually in my fantasy league this season. The problem is we only have 3 million to spend now, so that is not good. I say we save the 3 million and try loan in a big player like Adeyemi from Dortmund. Will it let us loan him though? They don't want to loan him out. Okay, another Dortmund player. It is Macau. Surely they let us loan this guy. He's got some crazy potential. They do. Oh, this guy would be by far our top goal scorer. Can we potentially do a loan to buy? Will they say yes to that? No, they don't. They just want to do a loan. Fair enough. I'm pushing it there. What about a 2-year deal? No, they just want a 1-year loan. And to be fair, them wages, that is really good. We're going to snatch at that, but we now need to wait to see if he wants to join us. Yes, Makoko accepted it, and he has been loaned in. We're going to whack a development plan on this guy, and he's going to grow so quick. We do need to sell a few players. 1.3 million for this winger Fred. Not going to use him, so we're going to accept that. Oh, we nearly forgot about this Turkish wonder kid, or at least I hope he's a wonder kid, in the youth academy. He's now a striker. He's gone up 10 overall, to be fair. That's pretty good. He's 16, so I'm actually going to promote him and loan him out. So after selling a bunch of players, we now have 8 million to spend, but we can't spend that till next season. And as you guys can see, it's pretty realistic. We've lost our first 3 games of the Premier League season. Oh, look at this. We've made it to the end of the season, and we've escaped relegation, and we've finished 14th place on 40 points. 10 wins, 10 draws, 18 losses. To be fair, I did not expect us to do that well. Oh, wow. Makoko has grown to 81 overall. Witzel has gone down in rating, same as Handanovic. But I tell you what, we probably finished 14th because of this striker. I'm guessing he's scored loads of goals. 16 goals is all right, to be fair. Man, I really do wish we were keeping him next season. Maybe you could loan him again. So season number 2 now, and we have 28 million in the budget. I did expect a little bit more than that. For escaping relegation and finishing 14th in the Premier League. But if we skip a day forward, we're about to lose Makoko. Witzel is staying, but he's now 75 overall. To be fair, everybody else hasn't really grown a whole lot. They're on development plans as well. And Handanovic may drop off a cliff in rating this season. Our Turkish wonder kid is out on loan at Cambridge United for 2 years, and he's now at 63 overall. So before you know it, he'll probably be at 70. Then a few seasons on, you never know. This guy might be smashing it in the Premier League if we're still in the Premier League. So once again, we need to spin the wheel for season 2. Last season, we had to release our best player. Please, please land on Mbappe or 300 million. That would be better than Mbappe. Transfer Mbappe. No. I do not believe it. How have we landed on this again? Release best player. Okay, this game at this point is having a laugh. That is Handanovic. We can't even release this guy because he's retiring at the end of the season. I'm guessing that means we have to release Witzel, who also is retiring at the end of the season. So this situation is even worse now because we have to release our best striker. He's 25. He has potential. I don't believe this, man. It's going to cost us 800k as well. So Makoko's gone back to Dortmund on loan. We've just had to release our best striker. So I'm going to do something risky here. I'm putting my faith in this guy. This Robert, this is definitely Zlatan Ibrahimovic's regen. He retired last season. This dude is Swedish. He's 20. He's a striker valued at 11.5 million. I'm guessing that he is good. He's a free agent. This would count off one of the 3 signings we can make. Crucial first team player. Okay, that is promising. 5-year deal. That is fine. No release clause. Wages. I do not want this guy to walk out. So I'm going to offer him 40k. 100k signing on bonus. He could be like 70 rated. Fair, this guy's one old looking 20-year-old, but that is our new signing. Oh, wow. This guy's 75 overall. That is promising. Okay, this is a Makoko replacement. That's for sure. We can make 2 more signings. And to be fair, we really could do with like a proper good center back. Midfield seems okay. To be fair, if we got another really good striker and we'd score loads of goals, just outscore the opposition, then we could stay up because, I mean, I'm scared we might go down this season. Edison Cavani is at Valencia. He's 79 overall at 36. I don't want to keep signing all these old players. But I tell you what, he really would score some goals, wouldn't he? There's this exciting prospect from Bayern Munich. I can't tell if he's good. Striker 18, France. Can we get a loan to buy on this guy? He has 86 potential. He would mean business. They want to do a loan to buy. A 2-year loan. That would be amazing. A 1 year, that's fine. Let's go in with 10 million. I reckon they would accept that. They say yes. That will be a steal, by the way. And if not him, then we're going to go in for Evan Ferguson from Brighton. This guy's amazing. And yesterday, this guy really did embarrass Newcastle by scoring a hat-trick. This guy at Ajax would be an amazing signing for the future. 17, can play left back, center back. He's got 85 potential. We could sign him for about 3 million, maybe under that. There's also this Charlie Cresswell from Leeds United. It would be nice to sign some English players. But we have good news. Tell has signed on loan for Luton Town. We have a loan to buy with this guy. He may only be 70 overall right now. To be fair, I'm going to give him over Morris. This guy's going to play up top with Robert. By the end of the season, he will be 76 rated minimum. So we've made 2 signings so far, and we actually have 28 million left. I didn't realize. So we could sign a proper good player. Okay, we have some scout reports back. Ferguson is 72 overall. But I said we need a center back. Hado, 68 rated. Cresswell, 72. And Lukeba is 79. But he's just gone to Frankfurt. Are you kidding me? I wanted to sign this guy. Gonna have to go in for someone else. Like, it's Van de Ven from Wolfsburg. I'm blindly gonna just offer for this guy. If we go in with 24 million, we're spending literally our whole budget. They want 33.4. Now, I'm gonna have to go lower than that because if we have to sign contracts in January to keep players here, then that's gonna be tough. A 20% salon clause, that's quite big. 30 million, I'm not paying that. There's this Thomas Araujo from Benfica. His contract's expiring, so we're gonna go in for this guy. Question is, how low can we get him for? 6.3 million. This would just be a steal. Are they gonna walk out? They straight up say yes. Question is, what is his valuation? He's 72, so we probably did pay like 1 or 2 million over. Do you know what? This defense is looking a little bit better. It's still probably is the worst in the league, will really do well to escape relegation again. I'm putting a lot of faith in these two strikers up top. So the 3 signings done for this window, the Zlatan Ibrahimovic regen, Tel for Bayern Munich, and also Raho. And we're left with 21 million in the budget for next season. So it's now time to simulate through the season. Hopefully we escape relegation. And when you look at that, we finished 14th again, and we did escape relegation, thankfully. This time, 2 points from where we did last season, but we did get an extra win, to be fair, and 22 losses, so not as good as last season. How has the squad actually grown? We've got an 80 rated Robert up top, and we actually own this guy. He's not going anywhere like Dortmund, and Tel is 73 overall, so we're probably paying about right 10 million to Bayern, maybe a couple million over. And Araujo 75. Wow. Robert got 14 goals, 3 assists this season, so 2 goals left than Macalco last season. Oh, I've just noticed Handanovic is now 72 overall, so going into next season, that is the big position we need to improve on. And also, we're playing a center mid at right wing back. We may have to allow more than 3 signings per season because this squad is growing at a slow rate. We have 19 million left to spend now, and next season we may have 30 million on top of that. We could have a decent budget to work with. Finishing 14th back to back is all right, but we've got a long way to go to get to where Manchester City are, Liverpool, Spurs. We could quite literally be here another decade. Season 3 is now here. We're going to get the wheel spun once again. Please, this time, don't just miss Mbappe like you have the last 2 times. No, don't land on that one. Make goalkeeper 91 overall. Okay, this one's massive. We currently have 3 not very good goalkeepers, and the youngest one is this guy at 27, so we're going to make him 91. There we go, just like that, we have a 91 rated goalkeeper. Goalkeeper in career mode is so important. If you have an incredible goalkeeper, you're going to go far. We have 43 million for the budget. Of course, we can make 3 signings as always. I wish that was more because we really do need a lot of players. Guys, at the end of last season, I completely forgot to make this permanent. The loan deal for Tel from Bayern Munich. It was like 10 million. We could actually buy him now for 6 to 7 million. So we could actually get him for less. But you know what? I'd prefer to go in for someone like Evan Ferguson from Brighton, because they are really not asking for a lot for him. 8 million, they're probably going to accept that straight away, and they do. And there's our first signing of season 3. And there we go. Ferguson is now in the lineup. To be fair, if we get the signings right this summer, I think we could possibly finish mid-table or maybe even conference league. And the reason I say that is because we have a 91 overall goalkeeper. This guy's going to carry us. We now need a CDM, and you guys have probably signed Noah Mamba a million times. This guy's got some insane potential. Actually going to go for this guy, Artur. He doesn't have a game face. 1975 overall. This guy's got some really good potential. We can afford him. I reckon we can get this guy for like 12 million. Let's try like 11.8. See if we can get him a little bit cheaper. They straight up just say yes. We're on a roll right now. Okay, we've just made a super good signing. This guy's an exciting prospect, 19 years old. And we really did need him because we have this Ray at CDM, 75 rated now. Midfield is looking stronger. We could do with another center mid. But guys, we don't even have a right wing back. We have this guy, Jones, but he's 54 overall. I do have one right back on the shortlist. It's actually Rico Lewis from Man City. He's 19, 75 overall. And again, like the others, we can get him for between 10 and 12 million. Now, we're definitely going to do this because he is English, and we do need to sign more English players. 11.5 million. They want 2% sign-on clause. That's nothing. We'll just say yes. And just like that, we've made our third signing of season 3. Rico Lewis from Manchester City. So this guy's really good. And with him now right back, this squad is actually looking decent for once. I would be so shocked if we were to get relegated. In fact, there's no way we can get relegated. Okay, I'm actually intrigued to see where we finish. We won so many games. We finished 7th in the league after 38 games. We were 7 points away from top 4. We lost like the last 4 games of the season. We could have finished Champions League. But we have halved our position in the league. That is massive. 19 wins, 8 draws, 11 losses. I tell you what, this squad is getting a whole lot better. What rating is everyone? 86 with this guy. Wow. Zlatan's regen has gone hard. 79 overall for Ferguson. 80 rated for the CDM. 79 for Lewis. Defense is looking stronger. We've lost our left wing back. I'm guessing he had a release clause or something, which is very annoying. We're going to have to sign a new left wing back. This squad has really overachieved. 23 goals for Robert, 7 assists, 17 for Evan Ferguson. Wow, that is incredible. We're not doing anything in the Cup. In the Carabao Cup, we got knocked out in the round of 3, and the exact same for the FA Cup. But I've just realized, are we in Europe? 5th is Europa League. 6th is Europa League as well, I'm pretty sure. 7th place, I think we've got Conference League football. And going into the next season, we need a centre mid and a left back, and then we'll have money to spend on a third signing. So maybe a proper big centre back. We should be pushing for top 4 next year. So season number 4 is here. We're going to get this wheel spun once again. This better land on a good one. This can't be like sell best player or something. Please be 100 million. There we go. 100 plus million to our transfer budget, which we don't actually know what it is yet. It's 52 million. So we have 152 million to spend. And this is absolutely massive because I said we need a centre mid, a left wing back, and possibly a big mean centre back. And that's 3 players, and 3 players we can spend big with 152 million. I said we need to sign a left back, and Balde would be a great option, but Napoli don't want to let this guy go. Garcia at 25 would be good, around 50 million, but my favorites are Grimaldo, Atletico Madrid, and Andy Robertson at Liverpool. Look, this guy's 86 overall. We could get him between 34 and 43. Come on, we have to do this. By the way, this is our first proper big signing. 36 million, 15% sound clause. Please say yes. They want 39.8. You know what? They're going to straight up accept this. 37 million. 39? Okay, perhaps they don't. Let's save a bit. 38 million. Fine. 39.2. Oh, look at that. The defense is so much stronger now. Lewis on the right. Robertson on the left-hand side. We weaken Liverpool as well. A rival in the Premier League. That's just a win-win. We need a centre mid as well. We've got so many options. We could go for Tony Kroos from PSG. 23 to 28 million. Thiago again on the cheap. 83. He is 34 now, and he is at Spurs. But I kind of like the experience side of things. Gundogan, 34, 83 overall. Guys, he's a free agent. There's no way I'm missing signing Gundogan on a free. Absolutely not. Can we get him on a 2-year deal? He says yes to that. 80k a week, he should say yes, and we have made a very good signing there. The squad is getting so much stronger. We are pushing for top 4 this year. We want Champions League football. We just need a defender now. We've got one last signing we can make. 77, 75, 75. So we need an 82 plus rated defender. And guys, we have 102 million to work with. I was about to say, I want to weaken Liverpool's defense again, but Canade has signed for Villa. 26, 85 overall. We're signing this guy. 62 to 80 million, whatever that was. We can get this done, and we can still have money left to spend. 70 million. Please just accept that. 78. I mean, this was a very good signing for Villa, but, you know, he's coming to Luton Town now. 74 million. This season, we sure do mean business, but don't forget, next season, we could spin the wheel, and we just have to release our best player. If we got lucky this season with the wheel, we may not get lucky next. Where do we put him in defense? In the middle? He is very quick, so he could go out wide, but I feel the best defender has to go bang on in the middle. Look at this team now. It is looking so good. We really could actually get top 4, but we still do have quite a few stinky players on the bench, like Taylor, for example. What's this guy doing here? So we're at the end of season 4, and we've finished 6th. Okay, so that is 1 place better than last season. And to be fair, I'm pretty sure we've got 1 point less than last season on 64 points. That's still a good season, and that is Europa League. City won the FA Cup, but we actually got to the semi-final. City beat us 4-2. We lost the Carabao Cup final to United 1-0, and we got to the Conference League semi-final and lost 3-1 on aggregate to Valencia, who ended up losing the tournament to Mönchengladbach. During cup competitions, that is a very good season. Look at that. Robert is 89 overall, 84 for Ferguson. Ooh, Gundogan really dropping in rating, but defense is looking very strong. 92 rated goalkeeper. I tell you what, next season, we are going to have a window. We're going to make some big signings, and we will definitely be finishing top 4. Give it a couple of seasons, we could be winning the league. But don't forget, that will lands on a negative. All this could be collapsing. I mean, we could be making the goalkeeper 5'2", whatever it was. Releasing our best players. I mean, no transfers in the window. It better be a good thing. But before we get there, 38 goals for Evan Ferguson. 32, 15 assists for Robert. Wow. Wow. This guy, Campbell, the 77 overall midfielder who started here, got 14 goals, 11 assists. Big shout out to big old Alan. So season number 5, we're going to get this Will Spurn. Please, please, please do not land on a negative. Release best player to 300 plus million. Okay, we're getting lucky at this point. 300 plus million is massive. We have 75 million. You know, now we have 375 million. This is going to be fun. Where do we need to improve? We do have players on international duty. We need a midfielder. Campbell, I mean, big respect to you. Alan, you did really well last season. You're going to the bench. We also could do with a super good center back as well. Maybe 2. Barajo does have some potential, so maybe 2 big midfielders. I really like the look of this. Alberto Malaria, however you say his name. Spanish left mid, but we could convert this guy to a center mid and he'd be great. 85, they want between 80 and 100 million, so we can definitely afford this guy. But Campbell is going to be replaced with this dude. I'm just going to go in with 80 million. They want 88.4. Do you know what? We're just going to say yes. It took us a couple of seasons to start signing the big names, but they're all rolling through the door now. Number 7. This guy's going to be a fantastic player for us. This guy was actually a better cam than a center mid, so we're going to have to move him over here where Gundogan is and move him up to a left cam. This is how we'd normally play in a series, so this is more attacking. Look at them stats, man. This guy looks good. So now we need another mean center back, and we have so many good options on the shortlist, like Gavardiol at City. We could get him for 70 million. I mean, that just feels like a steal. Antonio Silva. Okay, Leicester don't want to let him go. Fair enough. Badashile found himself at Newcastle. But you know what? Manchester City, the best team in the world, best team in the Premier League. We want to be where they are, so we're just going to snatch one of their players. We're going to go in with 70 million. Test the waters with that. They want 75. We're just going to say yes. You know what? This side is looking seriously good now that we could actually maybe win the league this year. 5 seasons in, I thought it would be more like 10. It could still be more like 10, especially next season if we get a negative on the wheel. But we have one more signing we can make. It's a little bit annoying. People are on international duty right now. We could go for another center back, but I feel a Gundogan replacement is key because this guy's 35 and his rating is only going to go down this season. We do have 195 million to spend. We can sign someone massive here. I want a proper box to box because we're now playing a cam. Enzo Fernandez, he is good defensively, but he'd do a great job at center mid. We're going to save him from Chelsea because Chelsea are Chelsea. And to do that, we're going to have to pay a lot of money. 108 million. We're going straight in. They want 112. That's 4 million more. Why not? And there we go. We have a brand new number 8. Enzo Fernandez is a Luton Town player. Never thought I'd say that. Bayern Munich want another robber as a striker. Absolutely not. You're going to have to offer 500 million for this guy. And Leeds United also want Ferguson. Absolutely not. Wow, I never imagined Luton Town looking like this. This is a team that is so strong. No, honestly, this could win the Premier League. This probably should win the Premier League. This definitely will win the Europa League because we are in that this season. Don't forget, guys, we do have a Man City in our way, so we're going to have to find out if we've done it. So it's the end of season 5, and we finished 5th in the Premier League, a place better than last season again. Man, I really did think we were going to get top 4, that we should have got top 4. Our squad is so strong. We won the FA Cup, though. We beat City 4-3 on penalties. That is massive. And the Carabao Cup, we also won 2 trophies in one season, beating Everton as well, 4-3 on penalties. Okay, so we don't win the Europa League. We don't get to the semi-final, quarter-final, the round of 16. Did we get knocked out there? We got knocked out 3-0 on aggregate to Inter Milan. Okay, that's embarrassing. But the squad is looking insane. 95 overall, Robert up top. 89 Fernandez. This squad is looking so strong. How on earth did we not get top 4? What a bunch of bottle jobs. And the top goal scorer is Enzo Fernandez. 30 goals, 11 assists. Hang on a minute. This guy's a center midfielder and a CDM. And he's outscored Robert and Ferguson, who do have 2 great seasons, by the way. But 30 goals, 11 assists. I mean, give this man the Ballon d'Or. So season number 6, surely this is where we get Champions League football this season. Is it going to be hard, though, with the wheel? What on earth are we going to get? Transfer Mbappe to Luton Town. Again, we're actually getting really lucky here. How have we not landed on a negative for so long? Kylian Mbappe is currently 95 overall and is at PSG. This is cheating, man. This is cheating. We have 2 great strikers already, and we're going to transfer this guy to the side. Fair enough. Okay, this is unfair. There we go. We've got Robert and Mbappe. Because we've done this, I'm making a rule. We cannot make any more signings this window. We just get Mbappe. Else this is unfair, because we probably have like 100 million to spend. We could make some great signings. 142 million to spend. Yeah, okay. So just Mbappe here. It really wouldn't surprise me if we just went and hammered the Premier League, smashed Man City to the Premier League title. Oh, but Dortmund have seen that we've signed Mbappe, so we don't need Ferguson. We kind of do for depth. Do we let him go here? Do we keep him? I feel we should probably accept it, but I'm just going to decline it. We have dropped by halfway through the season in January to see where we are. We're 4th place, so we're not actually trouncing the league. We've lost 5 games. How on earth have we done that? Did we win the Community Shield, though? We beat City 5-4 on penalties. We're winning everything on penalties. How is Mbappe doing, though? 19 goals in 27 and 7 assists. Yeah, this guy is insane. So we end season 6, 2nd in the league. Wow, 6 points off Man City. So we really did pick up there. We didn't win the FA Cup. We actually got knocked out in the round of 6. And we didn't win the Carabao Cup. We got knocked out in the round of 3 to Newcastle. Oh, come on, tell me. We've won the Europa League, surely. Inter Milan. We got knocked out in the quarter-final to Roma, 5-4 in aggregate. Oh, dear me. But take a look at this. This is vile. This squad is insane. All we need is a centre-back to replace Araujo because he's stopped growing all of a sudden, and we've got an insane team. Mbappe, how many did he score? 33 and 12 assists. I expected him to actually score more than that. 22 for Robert. Give him the Ballon d'Or, someone. Enzo Fernandez, 17 goals, 10 assists. Wow, what a season. So season number 7. Surely this is the season now that we win the Premier League. We're spinning the wheel. What is it going to land on? We can't transfer Mbappe, but we've got to release Mbappe. I do not believe this. We've got to release Kylian Mbappe. That is horrible, man. I'm so glad we didn't get rid of Ferguson. Well, that was nice. Mbappe joined for a season, and now he's off. So Mbappe is now without a club. And, maybe we just sign him back. It doesn't say we can't sign him back. No, of course, we're not going to do that, but it will be interesting to see who actually signs him. That is an absolute steal. I'd love to wrap this up and win the league this season. We have 256 million to spend, and the squad is looking strong. But as said, we need a big defender, and we do need some depth. In fact, we don't even have any reserves. Maybe even a world-class attacker. De Ligt at Bayern Munich. Yeah, this is going to be massive. No release clause. This is the best centre-back I can think of. 89 rated, 28 years young, and a brand new signing at season 7. There he is. It's official. He's very tall. De Ligt from Bayern Munich. 100 million. And boom, look at that. De Ligt, Canade, and Gvardiol. That is a vile defense, actually. It's fast. It's physical. It's super tall. A left-footed centre-back in there. That is the best defense in the world. This team this season has to win the Premier League, man. We actually only have 148 million left. So I was just thinking, maybe we go in for Macalco from Barcelona, but he'd cost way over that. He's 23, 91 overall. I'm thinking maybe this guy would be better than Ferguson. But do we really need anyone else for this season going forward? If we get a bad injury, then yeah, we have absolutely no depth whatsoever. But I feel we could actually win the league with this. Let's just find out. And we're at the end of season 7, and there we go. We have completed it. We have won the Premier League. Luton Town have won the Premier League. 83 points. Get in. But guys, check this out. We have a Champions League final, and we will play that. I want to actually see how good this side is. And this is how the side is looking at the end of season 7. Premier League champions. I mean, look at the depth. There is no depth. That's just terrible. Goal scorers. Ferguson. Yeah, good job we didn't let him go. 34 goals. 26 for Robert. Enzo Fernandez, the GOAT. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Give him the Grand Prix, the Super Bowl. This guy deserves it all. 25 goals, 14 assists. 3 incredible seasons. We've actually had him for 3 seasons. This guy's goated. But we've won the Premier League. Now it's time to win the Champions League. And in Milan here with an early shot. Oh, wow, they've hit the post. That's a nice ball out wide. Surely this is the goal. Get it in the box. The finish. There we go. Number 10. 1-0 Luton Town in the Champions League final. This is a nice counter-attack. Number 7. Look at this. Oh, he's almost passed to himself there. Go on, chip the keeper. Oh, Oh, bar and under. Ferguson makes it 2-0. Surely now we have our hands on the trophy. We want 3. We want a third goal. That's a nice pass. There he is, Robert. Oh, he's too good. The third goal off the post. Go on, Fernandez. Get it back in. Number 6. Ah, that's gone. But that will be again. There we go. Champions League champions. What a challenge it's been. It's been a long one. 7 seasons. The goal was to win the Premier League. We got that done, but we also won the Champions League as well. There we go. It's officially lifted. If you guys have enjoyed this challenge and want to see another, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn the bell on. If you guys want to see me rebuilding Barcelona, the full movie, then click here.